warning before you listen. This epic is not for children, nor for the faint of heart. We retell the ancient Greek myths as they were born, unfiltered, unsoftened. Scenes of violence, curses, betrayals, and a hunger for power that shows no mercy. Given the many conflicting versions of the Titan War, the events have been rebuilt to complete the missing pieces. Here, we tell the myth as it was meant to be told. Sources and references are listed in the episode description. Chapter 69, From the Titan War, Clash of Weapons, and the Fall of Time. The doubt of Hades, when the underworld hesitates. Death fears nothing, except that which cannot die. The underworld wasn't dark, it was too quiet, a silence that didn't feel like peace, but like the stillness of a beast just before it strikes. Upon a throne carved from the vertebrae of time, Hades sat, hand resting on his chin, eyes locked on a flame that refused to burn, as if waiting for him to decide whether he would remain its master or merely a shadow that ash remembers. I am the lord of those who never return. Then why can't I leave? He whispered it, as if debating a curse lodged in his own ribs. He had not been defeated. He had not broken. No blade had pierced him. And yet, something inside him was crumbling, as if one single moment, the moment Kronos raised the sickle before him, shattered something no time could mend. I didn't flee, but I didn't strike either, and that is worse than defeat. In the realm of the dead, no one speaks, but the shadows had begun to stare, as if awaiting his collapse. Even the howls of the damned had faded. Even the fire was growing cold. He rose from his throne. His steps no longer made the earth tremble. His voice, when he muttered to himself, echoed back with hollow defiance from the cave walls. I don't want a helm that merely hides me. I want an underworld that walks with me, that scorches anyone who dares forget my name. It wasn't his strength he doubted now, but his identity. Do I command the underworld, or am I merely its gate? Then he felt it. Not fire, but a heat that reminded fire what it was. Older, wilder, like the very first shiver of boiling existence. It didn't whisper, it burned inside him, as if a fragment of his chest, torn away centuries ago, had returned, calling his name without sound. He didn't understand, but he did. He saw nothing, but the entire underworld stood with him, and as he moved toward the surface, he declared, I do not rise, I reclaim what was ripped from me. And on the horizon, where no flame was visible, but its scent seeped through bone, he knew something awaited him, something not granted, but seized. He no longer walked, he was pushed, from within, as if the underworld itself wanted him reborn, not as Lord of the Dead, but as the father of a fire that had never yet been named. This chapter of the epic has come to an end, but remember, what you've just heard is not a record of facts, but the echo of a myth, a story born from the imagination of the ancients, etched into the long memory of humankind. If this tale stirred something in you, if it opened a door to reflection or wonder, don't forget to support the channel and share the journey with those you love. And in the comments, tell us, which moment in this chapter struck you the most and why? We'll meet again in the next chapter of this audio odyssey through time. Until then, farewell.